Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a feeling that so many of us are experiencing right now with AI. It's this sense of pressure, right? This constant hum in the background telling us we need to keep up, but no one's really showing us how.
So let's start with this question, because I think it gets right to the heart of it. We were all promised that AI would make our work lighter, easier. But does it actually feel that way? For a lot of people, it just feels heavier, like it's one more thing you have to learn, another system you need to manage.
And look, if you feel that way, you're not just imagining things. This feeling comes from some very real, very common frustrations. I mean, AI tools are just popping up everywhere. Everyone keeps saying use AI, but there's no guidebook, no clear explanation of where it actually fits into your day. So what happens? People try it once, get some weird results, get frustrated, and then just stop. And without any clear results, the whole idea of using AI just kind of stalls out.
And that right there points to the real truth of the situation. This isn't about you not trying hard enough. It's not a personal failure. The real problem, the actual source of all this frustration, is just a lack of clarity.
Okay, so let's really dig into this, because this is the mindset shift that changes everything. We walk around thinking, I have an AI problem. I just don't get it. But what if the real issue is something totally different? What if the real issue is, I have a workflow clarity problem? My process for getting work done is already a bit of a mess. Think about it this way. If your current workflow is confusing or overloaded, just slapping a powerful tool like AI on top of it doesn't magically fix anything. No, it actually makes it worse. It's like a giant spotlight that exposes all the cracks that were already there. It just multiplies the confusion.
But here's the good news. The opposite is also true. When your work is clear, when you know the steps, when your process makes sense, AI stops being this chaotic thing. It actually finds its place and becomes what it was always supposed to be, a genuinely helpful tool that supports a system that already works.
And that brings us to the single most important idea here. This is what unlocks everything else. Before you worry about which tool to use or what prompt to write, the first question has to be, is my workflow clear? Because that clarity, it has to come first.
So how do we find that clarity? Well, every journey needs a guide, and for this one, our guide is Andrew Keener.
People call him the AI guy for a really good reason. He's fantastic at making artificial intelligence feel calm, usable, and safe, especially for leaders who aren't technical. He actually does this full-time at NASA, helping with their workflow and AI projects. But here's the key thing about his approach. He doesn't focus on the tools. He focuses on helping people fix how their work flows first, before AI even enters the picture. It's all about real business outcomes, not the tech hype. So, based on this whole workflow-first philosophy, there's a solution designed to walk you through this exact process, to get you from that state of overwhelm to one of real momentum. It's called the AI Clarity Hub. Now, let's be really clear about what the Hub is. It is not another giant library of articles or some list of top AI tools. It's a system. Its entire job is to help you look at your own work and find the parts that are slow, unclear, or just overloaded. That way you can apply AI like a surgical tool, using it precisely where it can actually remove friction and help you out. And the whole philosophy behind the Hub is beautifully simple. This isn't about some massive overnight transformation. It's all about getting small, meaningful wins, one after the other. Each one of those little wins builds your confidence and starts to create real, steady momentum. And those wins are all built on three simple pillars. The first one is clarity, finally being able to see exactly where things are getting stuck in your work. The second is confidence, so you can use AI without all the fear and guesswork and just cut through the hype. And the third, of course, is momentum, that incredible feeling of making steady, consistent progress. All right, so let's take a quick peek inside the Hub. This will just be a high-level look so you can get a feel for the path it lays out for you, a path you can follow completely at your own pace. So inside, it's all organized to meet you right where you are. You can begin in the Start Here section, which helps reset how you even think about this stuff. If you need a quick win right away, there's the 7-day time recovery module. From there, you can learn to write clean work scripts for better results, or even build an AI assistant team to take some of the mental load off your plate. And for those bigger, trickier problems, there are slow work fix masterclasses. And it's all supported by the Clarity Toolkit, which is full of practical things you can use over and over. But this is probably the most important principle of the entire system. You don't have to do everything. This is not another course to finish. The whole point is to prevent the very overwhelm it's trying to solve. You are always in the driver's seat. You just choose what you need when you need it. So let's bring it all home.
Why does this shift in focus from chasing AI tools to finding workflow clarity? Why does it matter so much? Well, really, it's an invitation to a much calmer, much more effective way of working. First things first, let's just get this out of the way. If you have felt overwhelmed or confused by AI, you are not behind. You are in the same boat as almost everyone else. That feeling is a symptom of a confusing market, not a personal shortcoming. Second, and you can take a deep breath here, you do not need to become a programmer or an engineer. The goal isn't to become a tech expert. The goal is to become an expert in how your own work gets done. That's it. And finally, the answer isn't another monthly subscription. It's not about more software. The answer is more clarity. A clear understanding of your own work is infinitely more powerful than any tool you could ever buy. If you take just one thing away from our time together today, let it be this. This is the simple truth that turns AI from a chaotic mess into a practical, helpful partner. AI works when work is clear. And that, in a nutshell, is the entire mission of the AI Clarity Hub. It's here to give you a calm, steady way to fix the slow, frustrating parts of your work, which in turn creates the perfect environment for AI to actually be helpful. So I'll just leave you with this final thought. What could you accomplish if your work was truly clear, if your tools were actually genuinely helpful? Imagine what that would feel like and what you could achieve.